in Painesville. Intel Sports is 100% Liberian owned. It is an exclusive sports platform that provides extensive and quality local content sports programs across the country. Follow us on our Facebook page, YouTube, Instagram, or better still, on our app on Google or Play Store. For business purposes, you can contact us on these numbers. Intel Sports will remain Liberia's exclusive and best sports television station.
So happy. You can see how they are playing with SKD.
I'm feeling so happy about it. I had a way to come back into the game. You don't.
No, the game of fun. Five of that. They tell Reverend as one hour game. The game of fun. They say Reverend, you know the game. The game of fun. When the equal game, but I win at this point.
The exclusive sports show is a 1-hour conversation with policymakers, stakeholders, and direct actors in the sporting sector. The exclusive sports show brings you face to face with those who make the news in the sporting sector of Liberia. Join your host, Julius Compton, every Thursday from 1 to 2 p.m. for the program, The Exclusive Sports Show, live and direct on Intel Sports. A pleasant good afternoon from Painesville. Welcome to another edition of the program, The Exclusive Sports Show. Is coming to you live and direct on Intel Sports here in Liberia. Today's edition, we will be placing our attention on the ongoing district league, which is organized by the Liberia Football Association. It all started with 15 teams, but currently the Clash of the Titans, only 4 districts have made it through to the semi-final stage of the competition, including defending champions, District number 7. On yesterday, it classes the quarterfinal stage, and it was very tense. Some may say a good drought because we did not see goals, unlike the previous quarterfinal matches, or ended in penalty shootout. So we'll be talking with one of the coaches who made it through, but if you just come in, we'd like to inform you quickly that District 7, District 9, District 4, and District 17, respectively, are through to the semi-final stage of this year's edition of the District League. We hope to place a call and speak with the competition manager at the Liberia Football Association, Joel Freeman, to bring us up to speed with finishing touches or concluding stages of this all-important competition. He will also fill us in with what is at stake. I'm talking about prize or prizes for the winners of the competition and other developments, as we are also gearing up for the commencement of the new league season. There will be some plans already in the making, the fixtures as well. We hope to speak with him on that. My name is Julius Compton. I encourage you to stick and still. We also have you participating on the program by placing your calls through. Later on, we will place the numbers on your screen and you can participate. You can also give your prediction who will make it through to the grand finals on tomorrow. The semifinals will begin. But welcome to it. When I come back, I will introduce my guest and then we'll begin our discussion.
The Exclusive Sports Show is a 1-hour conversation with policymakers, stakeholders, and direct actors in the sporting sector. The Exclusive Sports Show brings you face to face with those who make the news in the sporting sector of Liberia. Join your host, Julius Compton, every Thursday from 1 to 2 p.m. for the program, The Exclusive Sports Show, live and direct on Intel Sports.
Many thanks for rejoining us, and if you're just coming our way, we'd like to say welcome to this edition of the Exclusive Sports Show here on Intel Sports. And again, as I told you, we will be discussing the ongoing District League. We also have a time to speak with two of the campaigners talking about drugs, because it is also intertwined. It has a link with sports and especially our athletes. So we'll have a time to speak with the Chief Executive Officer of First Touch Sports Academy. First Touch is part of that particular ongoing campaign, Say No to Drugs. We will be looking at the sporting angle of it. But right about now, I have in studio my guest. He is the coach of District 9 team, and District 9 is already in the semifinals of the competition. They won 3-1 in their quarterfinals match. Started on the poor footing, but they are through to the semi. Alex Anderson is my guest. Coach, I'd like to say welcome.
Thank you very much.
It's good to have you, and thank you for honoring our invitation.
Thank you.
How's the district? How's District 9?
District 9 is good. Everything is moving smoothly.
Everything is moving smoothly. Do you sometimes hear people talk about the district, especially from the league? Are you feeling the euphoria, the zeal among the residents?
Yeah, these things happen once you go into the tournament, and then your fans, your people expect a positive result from you. So I see a lot of more than that from my fans.
Okay, before going any further, tell us a bit about you, Alex, Coach Alex, how you enter into coaching, how it all started.
Okay, it started when I was living with my mother in 2010. I was in A. Glen. So
A. Glen taught me how.
Yeah.
You mean that Street?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
go ahead.
attended the school before. So I always used to try to play, but I was not very good. So
which wing then? Sorry, which wing? Which one you used to play? Even though you're
defensive.
Defensive. Okay, go ahead.
Defensive maybe. So I was not very good, and then at that time there was no support. So when the kid coming out, you go among your friends, you try to take that leadership ability. At that time we used to wear a red t-shirt and white. We used to wear, and then that's how my journey began to coaching. And then from there, my first thing I ever coached was young Liverpool people that live in district number 9. They know how it all started at Tottenham. So from there, we started moving. I went to Fairmont Atlantic. I founded my own team, and then Bondo FC. From then, Geo Mansion. From there, Golden Dream.
Okay, now you were Golden Dreams. We'll talk more about Golden Dreams. But tell us, how was it like? What the challenges that you faced down the way, listing all of the teams you followed to your current team?
It was not easy. It's a normal challenge that a lot of coaches facing up to now. The support. You're a young man coming on, and then you and your friends, almost you coaching your equal. Like they would not even listen to you, like you don't know what you are doing. Like it was like what they may think you do. But one thing about me is when I'm saying I'm doing this, I'm doing it. Even the people that know me personally, in my district, they know. From my youthful days, I was just into coaching.
So you achieved at that time, did you carry some trophies, won some awards during your time coaching from all back then up to present?
Yeah. So like first it was done official, like
Mhm.
on our LFA, like just community tournament where you go best coach at the board. One of my achievements is I have won the best coach in Central Morovia and the
With
time
which
coaching
team?
Chion Marshall.
Team Marshall.
Chion Marshall. Then I also won best coach when I coaching Golden Dream.
Okay, so how is Golden Dream now? Golden Dream doing?
Golden Dream is great. We are doing better.
You just participated in the national playoff. How was it?
Well, it was great there. It was my first time, first experience. And then I would say we did our best, and then we reached where we go. So it was great.
How is the feeling like starting from a very young age, coaching your peers, as you stated, and now you are coaching people, some of them even older than you? How's the exchange, the experience? How is it like? Share your experience.
Well, with coaching your let's say your peers, is somehow is somehow that I say disrespectful some of them, but in so doing, if the people know that you lose the job, even your equal, once you know that what you are providing is logical, they will listen to you. And even the people that we are paired, whether in the district or somebody we are equal in age, somebody that older than me, they respect me a lot because they know that I know what I'm doing. It's not just about age, it's about the knowledge. So they are very confident of me.
In Liberia, who's your role model in terms of coaching? Top end. Who do you really look at? Say, yes, I want to be like this person, like
Well,
this.
right now in Liberia, like one of the person that advises me and is the Tafa Mane, the Gambian coach, Gambian tactician. It's the one that I'm very close to. Like I always refer to him as daddy, and I also having some big brothers there. Instructor Latte, Instructor Katie Smith, and the list go on. And
What?
Instructor Carr, Darren
Okay,
Carr, the
Darren
current
Carr.
president of the Coach Association. Yeah, he's also my mentor.
Specifically, what about Tafia you really like or you admire and you follow it or you are practicing if you are doing so?
Okay. One thing about him is he's a person that believes in discipline. I had the opportunity to train the under 20 with him before. And then he invited me. And I went and said, hey boy, go and set up a passing drill. And I did it. Like his stand puncher, his discipline, these are the things that are very captain from him. Yeah.
And you are carrying that or you carried that to Golden Dream currently.
Yeah, all my players, once you ask them, they will tell you that. The first thing they will tell you is you and Ferguson or you and Coach Ellis will joke or sir. But once it's time for training, it's a different human being.
Okay, I wanted to come to that and the focusing name. How how did the name actually come about? Is it just
So
because the Alex or just explain?
so my popular name is Ferguson. When I'm a Manchester United fan anyway.
Okay.
So internationally, one of the coaches I favor is Sir Alex Ferguson. So like when I started and then winning, not losing my youthful days, so like my players and fans, because I came from Ligambo, yeah, one community in district number 9, like where I started my coaching. So like people there focusing, don't lost the old side is focusing. So that's how they came and myself too. I started going on.
But I guess you didn't follow it. What are some of the things you really copy from the retired coach Alex Ferguson that you are using now?
Okay, so when it comes to experimentation, when it comes to observation, when it comes to implementation, these are things that I would say for him, and then he knows players. If you check in years back, you know that Silas Ferguson produced a lot of great players. There's a Ryan Giggs, there's a Cristiano Ronaldo, and the list go on. David Beckham, and the list go on. So these are things that are very happy for him. So very great coach.
All right, if you're just coming our way, this is the program, the exclusive sports show, and our guest in the studio is Alex Anderson, coach of Golden Dream. Currently, he's District 9 coach in the ongoing District League. He's generally known as Sir Alex Ferguson. We're taking this break. When we come back, we start off with his preparations leading to where he's currently talking about the District.
The exclusive sports show is a 1 hour conversation with policymakers, stakeholders, and direct actors in the sporting sector. The exclusive sports show brings you face to face with those who make the news in the sporting sector of Liberia. Join your host, Julius Compton, every Thursday from 1 to 2 p.m. for the program, The Exclusive Sports Show, live and direct on Intel Sports. The Exclusive Sports Show is a 1 hour conversation with policymakers, stakeholders, and direct actors in the sporting sector. The Exclusive Sports Show brings you face to face with those who make the news in the sporting sector of Liberia. Join your host, Julius Compton, every Thursday from 1 to 2 p.m. for the program, The Exclusive Sports Show, live and direct on Intel Sports. The Exclusive Sports Show is a 1 hour Intel Sports, Liberia's biggest and professional sports television station, is now located at GSA and Rehab Drive in Painesville. Intel Sports is 100% Liberian owned. It is an exclusive sports platform that provides extensive and quality local content sports programs across the country. Follow us on our Facebook page, YouTube, Instagram, or better still, on our app on Google or Play Store. For business purposes, you can contact us on these numbers. Intel Sports will remain Liberia's exclusive and best sports television station. The Exclusive Sports Show is a 1 hour conversation with policymakers, stakeholders, and direct actors in the.
Many thanks for joining us. If you're just coming our way, you're watching the program, The Exclusive Sports Show, here on Intel Sports. And we also want you to be informed also that the grand finals of the knockout competition, the National Lottery Kickball, will take place today at 3:30 at the SKD, and we will bring that game live to you as well while we are gearing up for the semi-finals on tomorrow. Again, by 3:30 at the SKD, the National Lottery Kickball grand finals will take place on today at the SKD, and we will cover that particular match. But currently, our guest in studio is Alex Anderson. He's the coach of District 9. Alex, firstly, when the league, before the commencement of this all-important district league, you were appointed as the head coach. Among other coaches in the district, when you got your letter of appointment, how did it feel, firstly?
Firstly, I feel proud. You know, it is very good to serve your district, place where you started, where people never believe in you, and then to see them calling you at the higher level to go and serve. So I feel proud.
Okay, following your appointment with the cream of players you have in the district, you were able to take the best. How was it like selecting the best out of the rest from in district? How did you feel about doing your selection?
Well, I can always take this talent, and it's very simple to do it. But if you're not in the field, you see it's very difficult. But it's very simple to do it. To know who you want to work with, it all has to do with your philosophy. So it's very simple to do.
So tell us how you came about, especially some of the names, Yaya Berete, Clement Zuba, and other guys who are also in the district were also left out. And there were mixed feelings in the district. Oh, the coach left the person out.
You know, in coaching, the first thing you should be able to do is to take all the negative energy from people that they will give to you.
Okay.
So Yaya Berete, I would say he's a very respectful person. He's one of the players that I coach to that level that is very humble. Yaya Berete, because it's because of him that I'm here today where I am. So to work with Yaya, Clement Zuba, the whole that Clement I coach him when he was very small. I saw Clement is a little brother to me. So I started knowing Clement from way down the line when I was young coaching. So to work with Clement is very easy. Yaya is our first time working, but it appears like we have worked for almost 10 years. His leadership ability is not too much. So it's very easy to work with them.
Do you don't see yourself under pressure? Some of the big names, big guns, as we say, you're pushing them at times when the game is going wayward. Do you see yourself under pressure?
No, I'm not under pressure. The thing here is you as a coach, you have to be open to people, your technical staff, even your players.
Mm-hmm.
So you see, for me, one of my strengths here is I don't either know all. I discuss with my players, almost all the players. I ask them for their view. Mm-hmm. And then I also with my technical staff. So when we all come together, then if it's not right, I'll say, gentlemen, I think let's go this way, let's go this way. But everybody will give their input.
On the paper, by names in the local league, so everyone can say, wow, the likes of Fala Sherif, say, wow, you have a very good team. But your first game, you lost 4 goals to 1. What went wrong?
So that's the game again for you. So I would say, you know, it always happens like that. Like if there's no time, when there's a little time, you see, for coach to just go in the first game. Let me speak on behalf of myself, right? Mm-hmm. It always happened for me every time. I always lost my first game.
Okay, sorry, you're always losing out on your first game. We'll talk more about that, please. But let's take this break. To be right back.
Sporting sector. The exclusive sports show brings you face to face with those who make the news in the sporting sector of Liberia. Join your host, Julius Compton, every Thursday from 1 to 2 p.m. for the program, The Exclusive Sports Show, live and direct on Intel Sports. The Exclusive Sports Show is a 1-hour conversation with policymakers, stakeholders, and direct actors in the sporting sector. The Exclusive Sports Show brings you face to face with those who make the news in the sporting sector of Liberia. Join your host, Julius Compton, every Thursday from 1 to 2 p.m. for the program, The Exclusive Sports Show, live and direct on Intel Sports. The Exclusive Sports Show is a 1-hour conversation with policymakers, stakeholders, and direct actors in the sporting sector. The Exclusive Sports Show brings you face to face with those who make the news in Intel Sports, Liberia's biggest and professional sports television station, is now located at GSA and Rehab Drive in Painesville. Intel Sports is 100% Liberian owned. It is an exclusive sports platform that provides extensive and quality local content sports programs across the country. Follow us on our Facebook page, YouTube, Instagram, or better still, on our app on Google or Play Store. For business purposes, you can contact us on these numbers. Intel Sports will remain Liberia's exclusive and best sports television station.
So happy. You can see how they are playing with SKD. I'm so
I'm feeling so happy about the game. And the way we come back into the game, you don't feel.
No, the game was fun. Apart from that, they tell referee and Spaniard how game. The game was fun. They said referee, you know the game. The game was fun. We went to equal game. But I win. At this point, I win.
The exclusive sports show is a 1-hour conversation with policymakers, stakeholders, and direct actors in the sporting sector. The exclusive sports show brings you face to face with those who make the news in the sporting sector of Liberia. Join your host, Julius Compton, every Thursday from 1 to 2 p.m. for the program, The Exclusive Sports Show, live and direct on Intel Sports. Mary Sports provides you with the opportunity to interact directly with the stakeholders in the sector, the players, fans, including technicians. It comes your way once a week, every Wednesday from 1 to 2 p.m. with a repeat on Thursday at 2 p.m. Midway Sports highlights major happenings and trending news, as well as captivating action and stories, all in the sector. The live conversation, the analysis and discussions with the stakeholders, players and fans, live and direct on Intel Sports. Weekend Wrap comes your way every Saturday from 10 to 12 midday. Join your presenters, Elijah Pine and Edwin Batafoyan, live and exclusive on Intel Sports. Intel Sports, Liberia's biggest and professional sports television station, is now located at GSA and Rehab Drive in Painesville. Intel Sports is 100% Liberian owned. It is an exclusive sports platform that provides extensive. The exclusive sports show is a 1-hour conversation
Thanks for rejoining us. And if you're just coming our way, welcome once more to the exclusive sports show this wet Thursday afternoon in Painesville and across Liberia. To all of our viewers in the diaspora, I would like to say welcome and thanks for following. Please keep your comments coming through. We will always and also appreciate your predictions on tomorrow's encounter. We will have two games on tomorrow in the semifinals. And one will be between District 4 and District 9 and District 17 and District 7, respectively. We will take in your predictions, but we are still having conversation with the coach of District 9, Montserrat County. Alex Anderson prefers to be called Sir Alex Ferguson. He's our guest in studio. He has completed CAF Lesson C and he is a candidate for Lessons B. But we'll talk about that later. Coach, before going for our break, you were talking about, especially in tournaments, your first game, you always not fortunate. So your defeatful one, it wasn't a surprise for you.
Yeah, actually, it wasn't a surprise because, I always not lucky with first game, and I know the reason why.
And what's the reason? Tell us.
The preparation, because I'm a coach that if I get all my players after justification, like I start you or put you on a fee based on what you do on practice ground. It's not about your name or where you came from. So like from my training on practice ground, if I see you, you are into my philosophy, and then I put you in. So I believe that's the reason. And secondly, again, the preparation, because if you don't have the ample time to do practice matches and things like you play that one practice match or you don't even do practice match, so your first game will be almost like you try something. So I believe that's one of the reasons I always get lost in my first game. But just from my first game, that I can just analyze the whole problem and then.
Was it the case this time around? You didn't prepare well. You didn't have practice sessions or games. Was it the case this time around?
No, we had practice session, we had practice matches, but as I stated earlier, I draw team based on what I see on practice ground. It's not about your portfolio as a player or where you came from or what you'll be doing on practice ground. But this one game we had practice matches always.
What's about the second game again? You people criticize you heavily when you were up 1-0 at around 67, 70th minute of the game. You brought down two of your key players, including Yaya Belete, and then right after that time and going forward, the team dropped its pace and you drew that game, playing two games with 1 point.
Okay, so technically speaking, I will tell you that it was better for us to draw than for us to lose. The stage, the game where is we miss all our chances and every team has their time to play. And I feel like my midfield was lacking energy. And then we had Yaya and Jiggy CA missing goal. We don't want defense, and then the people have more energy than us because we miss all our chances. So my idea was, look, I still get another game to qualify. So it is better I come out with a draw here, then I keep more attacking players that are already tired, then it's score us. The better I draw than for me to lose. So that's why I changed the center and then more energy so at least we can push it to a draw. And then God will have it, my last game, and then we qualify.
Did you see yourself lucky in this competition, qualifying on the last day, and you were down by 2-1 at the closing stages? The news on the other side and wasn't in your favor, but you turned things around at the time.
I would say this year for free, I believe this is God calling. In every tournament, God always favor me. Apart from my hard work, God always favor me. That's the answer I get for that. God always favor me.
So it was God's favor that ensured you won 7 goals to 2.
Yeah. I would not say my hard work, but God favor
me. Will we see that favor going all the way to the end?
Yeah. Oh, this tournament from the sound that I saw in the group stage, I know I'm going somewhere far because can you imagine for me to play or midfielder who play for Golden Dream?
I wanted to come to that.
Yeah, you call it in the goal post.
Yeah.
For me to win 7 again on district that we have never won before. District 16. Has always been tough to district now. Even at all levels, always put us out. I'm the first coach to like win the number 7 and
Yeah,
using
sure.
player in the pool.
Mm.
So I believe that God is on my side.
But God could be on other people's side too.
Yeah. God is for everybody. That's why I
Sure.
say I will not say my hard work only.
Mhm.
You know, God is for everybody, but you gotta put in your best. You gotta work. Then go, boy. At that level, my hard work mixed with God, I think that day was for me.
All right, hard work, including the Almighty God, has helped District Number 9 to reach this stage of the competition. Because of time, we're going straightly into other discussions. The first half in their quarterfinals game, they missed out 4 clear-cut chances in the first half. And in the second half, can we say he brought the blessings immediately when their district representative arrived on the Tucson Sports page? Clement Zuba got the first goal for District Number 9. But let's bring you quickly the highlight, and then we will discuss few crucial and key moments in that particular game. District Number 9 qualifying to the semifinals. They won 3 goals to 1. Let's bring you that highlight. So that's the game that qualified District Number 9 to the semifinals of the ongoing District League. They got 3 goals scored past District Number 3, who got a consolation from the spot kick. You saw the game, even though you were on the line, but more often I see coaches looking at the replay to get some corrections for their following game. You just watched the highlight. Can I say your first and your third goal was again a loss? Poor defensive, poor goalkeeping from District 3. The third goal was almost like a giveaway, blunder again from the part of District 3 defense.
So I will tell you, in the game when there is no mistake, there is no goal.
Okay.
So even the goal to score on us, if you see it was a mistake. So
was
that
a
was given the
penalty.
penalty.
Okay.
So when there is no mistake in a game, there is no goal at all. So I would say my boys played, and then I believe it was our time.
Do you think you needed to have scored more goals in that particular game?
Oh yeah. You know, we always been favored by God when it comes to every game that we play, we create more chances. Even we lost from our first game, our second game, our third game. There is no team that have played in this league that created chances as compared to me, if you look at the statistic. So we always creating chances. So I believe that from our last game in the group stage, like my boys we started working on it, doing training session, and then we captured last one that we need to improve on finishing. So I think you saw the last game in the group stage. We scored 7 goals.
But for me, following the game over the period, I wouldn't be surprised if he can even score 10 goals in a game with the caliber of players he have on top. You have Father Sherry, Pee-wee, you have Yaya Belete, and then you have the clinical striker Clement Zuba. Even I think you should be scoring even more goals because these are guys who are on top of their game in the local league and they've been performing, they're playing together over and again.
You know, anything is possible in a game. It's possible we can even score 30 goals once the opportunity is there, once we are utilizing it. You know, anything is possible in a game. So you are not lying, you are saying the truth. Anything can happen. We can score 20, 30 goals. If there's an opportunity and then we utilize it well.
How do you see your central defense? At times I see that with the exception of your number 4 player, I think he wears number 17 jersey.
Akas Sekou Eskone.
Yeah,
he's playing so well on easy.
He's excellent. But the one who considered the penalty, I think sometimes he shake it in defense.
No, he's good. He's good as compared to. He's good.
He's playing district number 4. They have an aggressive forward.
Yeah, in football, you blend a lot of quality together. That's why they call it team.
Okay.
You don't expect Tarawale to be like backers. Okay. But everybody having their responsibility on the team, even in defense. So don't see him play that he say himself. Everybody having that strength.
Okay.
So I think all of my players are very good, and then everybody having their strength that I know.
Okay. How do you intend approaching the game with district number 4? It's a tough game. A win for you will see you through to the grand final. They played yesterday, goalless, and they won a penalty shootout against district. Did you see that game?
Yeah, I was not present, but I witnessed the game after the match. 2 days special.
So what's your analysis of that game and how will you approach it on tomorrow against district number 4?
Firstly, let me say district 4 have a very good team. And they are great. Their players are all great. And then their coach is my friend and brother. You know, he and I did the tablets and C together. Okay. And then their players are familiar with me. So it's going to be a great game, but at the end of the day, one person has to win.
Who would that one person be? You sounding like you are not confident because you have your friend and coaches and things. You are not confident.
You know, I have respect for him. Okay. And then I know his strength, and then he knows my strength. By the end of the day, district number 9 will play the grand final.
Wow, at the end of the day, district number 9 will go to the grand finals. We also listen to their district representative in person of Frank Safoko, and he was jumping up when they won against District 3, and he said they are going to the grand finals. The technician is also confirming same. We'll take this break and then get a word from the Chief Executive Officer of Fresh Start Sports Academy, Nusi Iresa Cooper, via phone, and right after that, we'll get closing comments from our guests. But right after this break, please be there.
The Exclusive Sports Show is a 1-hour conversation with policymakers, stakeholders, and direct actors in the sporting sector. The Exclusive Sports Show brings you face to face with those who make the news in the sporting sector of Liberia. Join your host, Julius Compton, every Thursday from 1 to 2 p.m. for the program, The Exclusive Sports Show, live and direct on Intel Sports. The Exclusive Sports Show is a 1-hour conversation with policymakers, stakeholders, and direct actors in the sporting sector. The Exclusive Sports Show brings you face to face with those who make the news in the sporting sector of Liberia. Join your host, Julius Compton, every Thursday from 1 to 2 p.m. for the program, The Exclusive Sports Show, live and direct on Intel Sports.
Okay, thanks for rejoining us. And if you're just coming our way again, you're watching the Exclusive Sports Show live and direct on Intel Sports. Before we can wrap up with our guests, as you may well be in the know, on today is National March against drug. It says no say no, big no to drug, and the athletes, the sports participants, our players are also joining this campaign, especially from the end of First Touch Sports Academy. The Chief Executive Officer is Nusi Eraser Cooper. He's on the line. Good afternoon, Nusi.
Good afternoon, Julius.
Thank you. You are live on Intel Sports. Tell us your involvement into the current Say No to Drugs campaign, especially from the end of sport for First Touch Sports Academy.
Well, I mean, today is a big day. I mean, the turnout was massive. And firstly, I want to say a big thank you to the organizer. Drugs has become a major issue in the society. And from the end of First Touch, we are using sports as a tool to keep kids on site. And when I say on site, you know what it means. You have to be on site to score goal. And then being on site makes you to achieve your goal. So we as First Touch, we are using sports as a tool to help kids to be on side, that is to stay away from drugs.
So you've started preaching this message. What are the feedbacks you're getting? Are you making some necessary impact?
Absolutely, Julius. We've been in existence for almost 5 years now, and we've gotten a positive feedback from parents, from families. So for the past 5 years, we've managed to have more than 100 kids passing through our academy, and we've not had a single incident of any of our kids being involved in drugs. So I can tell anyone that sports works, and then you can use sports to keep kids on site.
So in short, you are saying that the sports approach should be one of the ways taken to fight drugs.
Yeah, absolutely, Julius. For me, my approach about the whole drug thing is that I think the government need to be proactive. Apart from passing strong laws, the government need to be proactive. That is, try to have kids in organized group. It doesn't have to be football. It could be basketball. It could be arts. It could be any other thing. Because once the kids are in organized group, you notice that they won't have the time to think about taking drugs. For instance, the Questers and most of the kids in the academy, they are competing. Some of the kids are competing to be in the starting lineup. So and they practice 2 times a week. So they don't have the time to go and take drugs, because obviously if you took drugs, you won't have the time to practice on Tuesday, because you will be high. So I think from our end, we are trying our ways to see how best we can use sports as a tool to keep kids in the right place.
Other young kids or young people are watching and following this particular coverage. What is the message you want to send out to them, especially talking about drugs?
Drug ruins the future. Drug is something that is damaging families and things. So if you are a young kid up there, want to say, don't go around drug, because once you get involved with drug, you get hooked. It's difficult to get out. So it's just something that we have to be proactive. Don't get involved with it. Don't even try it. It's not necessary for the future. And we've got a lot of talented kids around. So once they can avoid drugs, we can have a better future. Present a better future for them.
After today's activity, what next for First Touch when it comes to sports and fighting drugs from all angles?
After today, we'll be engaged with it fully. Prior to this whole drug stuff, we always caution our kids. We always talk to them, that they have to do the right thing. Even when it comes to education, we always push in. So I always tell people that First Touch is not all about football. If I could produce the next professional footballer, yes, I will be happy. But the entire thing is about helping the kids, do the right thing and take education serious. And so on. So, we will get involved in our various communities. We will try to do some community outreach to make sure that we can help other kids from other communities.
Okay. Any other engagement that you are doing or you have done today as part of your activities that you'd like to share with us before we leave you?
Well, we initially planned community outreach in the Torres Street area, but the weather is not too good. And the kids, they marched from FU all the way to the capital. They were there, and then they they were involved with the activities there, so the rain and everything. So we've postponed that to another week, where we have the time to reach out not only to the intellectual center, but within the community, make that outreach, to make that outreach.
You want to quickly chip in on grassroots football before we leave quickly, and how is it making some impact so far of recent?
Absolutely. And as I speak to you, I just want to say a big thank you to the Football Association President, Mr. Mustafa Raji. I mean, the grassroots football has been organized so well that we that try to invest into it, we can see the future is clear, and shout out to the guys from the FA. They are doing well. I mean, it's something that I've not seen, since I've been around. So I think the FA is doing well, and I must applaud them in this public manner. Together we can make Liberia football good and Liberia football great. And I just want to wish the guys of the FA well in their endeavors.
Thank you very much. That's Nusi Eraser Cooper. He's the Chief Executive Officer of West Church Sports Academy. They are currently, they've already concluded their participation in the national march against drugs. As you may be aware, the young people are actually falling prey to this. So they've thought it was to join this particular campaign, and so that their young colleagues can see them and say, hey, if we are good in health, we can do better. So we have to engage into this. Let's come back to our guest. First, what do we make of this national campaign against drugs? Because it has an effect on the young kids, the athletes.
Well, to that issue, I support it 100%. And even my players, like even me in my community before coming here, I carry around the same message that drug is not good for people. So it's a great initiative for the people of Liberia to go against it. So I support it.
Okay, that's a good one, and it is all of us business to see how best we can create the awareness, the education, talk about the effect of drugs in order to make our country a drug-free society. I will not leave you, Coach, if I cannot bring in this particular scenario. Just briefly, right after you qualify for the quarterfinal stage, after defeating District 16 massively, 7-2, we saw a long letter, your letter of resignation. What happened then?
So, Julius, thank you very much. So, I will say this, and I will not go in depth because of the respect I have for my honorable office and also the people of District number 9. I will only say here that I resigned then because of administrative and technical support. I don't have the time now to go deep, and it would not be fair. Why it have already been solved and explained. So I resigned then because of administrative and technical support. But everything has been settled. We are cool.
So, so you got something later on, or just explain briefly, because after a day or two, you are back and you went on the touch, you won straight to the semifinal.
So the thing here is
they address your problem, or they address the team's problem perfectly.
So the issue is now, it was not about me.
Okay.
It's about the whole team.
But only you resigned then. So you could have
because I'm the head. I'm the head. So all the burden is on my head. So I signal for them to know that, oh, it's not. So my resignation.
Was that on tactics?
What?
Was it a tactic or strategy? So that you can
no, it was not a strategy. It was a decision.
Meant what you did?
It was a decision that I took.
But then why you came back quickly?
Because, I'm a son of District number 9, and then I have older people, meaning my big brother, Honorable friend Safoko, is somebody that I can't say no to. And then he's someone that I respect no matter what happens. I'm young, like we talk almost every day. Even if I come here, we talk. He's like my friend. So he came talk to me, and then I don't listen. The team was not about me. It was not about just money. It's not about only money. So I will leave it at that, but it has been settled. And then I will say thanks to the office and also the steering committee for coming at the rightful time so we can settle and carry the district agenda forward.
Are your boys on camp?
Yes, my boys are on camp. Yeah, my boys are on camp, and then we are prepared. So from yesterday, I'm going for training.
Where are you practicing?
We are practicing on our famous field within the district, the 12th Street Iceland. There where we train.
Okay, and you'll be practicing there today at 3?
Yes, 3:30.
Okay, before we wrap it up, tell us Briefly, you are now a licensed B candidate. How was it like the training for license C before your graduation?
Firstly, before a good will be appreciated the people. Let me use this medium to say a very big thanks to the LFA because during this regime, at least I was trained in this regime, and then I got my level one, my D, my C within the regime. Let me salute the president of the LFA, Mr. Mustafa Araji, someone my father. So and also I have some personalities that are putting much in my coaching career, which has to do with Joel Freeman. It's my big brother. You know, I want to use this platform to mention it because they don't normally like it. They say, Ellis, I do something for you, just keep it. So, like my lesson B is the one that take the initiative to sponsor it. So let me use this medium to also say thanks to him for his belief in me as a young person.
The training really making impact, especially in younger coaches in Nigeria. Are you seeing some level of improvements?
Oh yes. Let me just bring this to your attention. If you look at the league and even the district league, you see a lot of young coaches serving as head coaches. So which means the education that we acquire from the C or B, it is making impact within the football sector. So I must salute the NFA. At least it is better.
How do you see the performance of the players? You people have been trained and also giving back to them. How do you see the young players in terms of competition in the league, the local?
Yeah, I believe that the superior knowledge that we got from the training, I believe that a lot of coaches are implementing it to the players, and you can see a lot of tactical work. Even you play against your friends now, most of I saw team play with different formation or systems. People operate. So which means we are learning gradually. It's not that nobody play with no more son, everybody no more team. Before then, all coaches want to play with the same formation. So like the education has opened our mind, and then to different tactics, formation, and so things are going cool.
Things are going cool. The training, the capacity development at the level of the LFA is actually making impact. And that's the head coach of Golden Dream and currently the coach of District 9 Montserrat County, Alex Anderson. We'll take this break and we'll come back. We'll get his parting comments and wrap it up for this Thursday's presentation.
The exclusive sports show is a 1-hour conversation with policymakers, stakeholders, and direct actors in the sporting sector. The exclusive sports show brings you face to face with those who make the news in the sporting sector of Liberia. Join your host, Julius Compton, every Thursday from 1 to 2 p.m. for the program, The Exclusive Sports Show, live and direct on Intel Sports. The Exclusive Sports Show is a 1-hour conversation with policymakers, stakeholders, and direct actors in the sporting sector. The Exclusive Sports Show brings you face to face with those who make the news in the sporting sector of Liberia. Join your host, Julius Compton, every Thursday from 1 to 2 p.m. for the program, The Exclusive Sports Show, live and direct on Intel Sports.
Many thanks for joining us as we are closing up now on this presentation. If you're just coming our way, you're watching the Exclusive Sports Show here on Intel Sports. Coach, before we leave you, what could be your own message to Liberian players looking at the level at which the league is, like you say, others have stated, gradually improving? What could be that message to Liberian players that they need to do in order to improve as the league is also going in that direction?
So, Julius, thank you very much. So let me use this medium to say all the players in the country have to forget about the old perception that there is nothing in football. Because in this game, if you don't believe and don't work hard, nothing will work. Even the normal level live. Once you don't believe in what you do, you're not going anywhere. So they should focus, they should train, they should be disciplined, that there is a future in this game with this current regime. I believe that things are working, because if you see now there are a lot of players going out playing. So they should see that as an example also to know that there is something in the game. They should leave that old slogan that there's nothing in football. There's nothing in football. So that's my message for them.
Okay, as you take on District 4 on tomorrow, what's your message to the residents of District number 9, Montserrat County?
Okay, so my message to my people is they should keep believing, they should support. This year is our year. It will be our first time to be champion of Montserrat District League. They should keep supporting. They should turn up in number. That tomorrow the boys are going to deliver.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for coming. Tomorrow the boys will deliver. Keep supporting and keep supporting. This year is our year. And that's according to District number 9 head coach Alex Anderson. That's how I would like to do it on this Thursday's presentation of the program, The Exclusive Sports Show. Join us next Thursday for another presentation. The invitation is yours to join Intel Sports at 3:30 today for the grand finals, the Liberia Lottery Kickball Knockout Grand Finals. And it will be taking place at the SKD on today. At the same time, you can catch us on tomorrow beginning 3 o'clock for the semi-final stage of the District League in Liberia. Many thanks for watching. I'm Julius Conton. Thanks to the entire crew who helped in making this edition a success. Theophilus Weapla and Clarence Dolo. Bye-bye.
The Exclusive Sports Show is a 1-hour conversation with policy makers, stakeholders, and direct actors in the sporting sector. The Exclusive Sports Show brings you face to face with those who make the news in the sporting sector of Liberia. Join your host, Julius Compton, every Thursday from 1 to 2 p.m. for the program, The Exclusive Sports Show, live and direct on Intel Sports. The Exclusive Sports Show is Intel Sports, Liberia's biggest and professional sports television station, is now located at GSA and Rehab Drive in Painesville. Intel Sports is 100% Liberian owned. It is an exclusive sports platform that provides extensive and quality local content sports programs across the country. Follow us on our Facebook page, YouTube, Instagram, or better still, on our app on Google or Play Store. For business purposes, you can contact us on these numbers. Intel Sports will remain Liberia's exclusive and best sports television station.